They're called Virgin Islands for a reason. This is a landscape that is so pure and beautiful. This is what we all imagine as a sanctuary for the soul. And you can't get better than this. Blue waters, beautiful sand. This is what a vacation is. We'd fly over these coves, and he'd say, listen, I can take you to a place that no one's ever been before. And he'll just look out and just find a cove and just land the plane in there.
Yep. One year I went down and it was like this kind of hidden ice cave. It had maybe a 3-foot opening, so I kind of shimmied down and slid down this little slough. Then I'm inside with a flashlight. Yeah, then you get this sudden feeling like, I am so powerless right now. Like, get me out of here.
So when you're in Alaska growing up, did you think of the ultimate vacation as being somewhere with a palm tree and sand and...
I look at palm trees now and I still have an awe for them because I didn't grow up with any. So every time I see a palm tree, it's, oh yeah.
So have you guys been to the Caribbean?
I haven't,
Not yet.
no. Mm-mm. The water really crystal clear.
It's so clear, and when you come into St. Thomas, it's just beautiful. It's just that feeling of excitement at seeing all these dreams that you've fantasized about laying on your back in dental offices, looking at the poster on the ceiling, coming to life as reality.
It is a fantasy, yeah.
It's the most beautiful views, and you really, just the same way as in Alaska, you get this amazing feeling of what it might be like if humans weren't around.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I travel a lot, but sometimes I even need a vacation from traveling. So it's nice to go to a place you can just relax for a while and just play Frisbee on the beach or ride some horses at sunrise. One of the activities that I always wanted to do was just to ride horses on a beach.
Turn your heels in, tap, tap, and verbal commands are kisses.
I met this guy named Jerry who has a ranch for thoroughbred horses, and he's just a character. He's a curmudgeon, but he has a big heart inside.
I find that if people can be kind of have empathy for horses, they can have empathy for people. It don't take much.
I was hoping, I don't want to just be led around on a pony. I want to get out on the sand, and I want to open this horse up. I just said, hey, do these horses like to run? And he said, yeah, they do. Letting those horses loose and feeling the spread of their gait as they splashed across the waves coming in. And you can see the joy that he gets in sharing these horses that are really a family for him. He knows each of them, and he matches those guests with the horses that he thinks they'll have the best experience with. These people go home with memories that they're going to remember forever, and I got to have one of those memories. There's so many beautiful places in the world, and a lot of them are considered tourist destinations. And there's a reason why they're considered tourist destinations. It's because they're the most beautiful places in the world.
I like nothing better than get in a boat and go out there and just relaxing all day, catching fish. I grew up here, and I didn't realize how beautiful St. John was until I started traveling. And the beautiful thing about it is that you see one thing today, and you come back tomorrow or a few days from there, and you get a completely different picture.
One shouldn't shy away from being a tourist in a place that everybody else recognizes as a place that is amazing. So I just went down the list. I free dived in the warm, beautiful turquoise water. I floated on a raft. and I got out and stand-up paddleboarded out into a beautiful lagoon. I was lucky enough to be able to grab a couple buddies and show them one of my favorite places in the Virgin Islands and hike out to this beautiful spit of rock right on the edge of the Atlantic Ocean and sort of see the Virgin Islands of what they were like 100 years ago or 200 years ago, and no human foot had ever stepped on them. People should come to the Virgin Islands just to fulfill that idea of vacation and paradise that we all have had throughout our entire lifetime. You know, traveling alone is great, but vacations are best with friends.